Major, let's talk more, because here's what I really want to talk to you about, because everything we've done so far is to lead us up to your book, Serving to Lead, because I wanted to make sure the audience had a sense of who they were watching, not just somebody who wrote a book, but somebody who has made extraordinary sacrifices, showed his extraordinary integrity, has had to have extraordinary flexibility in your own life, which has led you to the place where you were successful in your military career, and equally megally, is that a word? Megally successful.
It works. It
Right.
works.
In your Hollywood career. Now you've written this book, Serving to Lead, rather. Here's my question. Ready? What
Yes.
makes the leader the leader?
One more time.
What makes the leader the leader?
I would say when your subordinates or your team is willing to follow you. The reason I wrote the book is because I've been in so many different on so many different teams. Because eventually I did play professional football, as you know. I was in the military, and now I am in Hollywood. And one of the things I began to see was their difference in the priorities. In the military, it's mission, people, and then myself. So as a sergeant major and a general and an admiral, we eat last. Well, in other places of corporate America and professional football, it's myself, the mission, then people. That's why you can't get loyalty from people. I'm often asked that question: how do you get a soldier to charge the hill when the enemy had a bigger gun and higher elevation? Well, it's out of the loyalty. When you make your people understand that you care about their life and their families just as much as they do, they will follow you and allow you to lead them to success.
Mm-hmm. That's rich. That's rich. There are a lot of people watching tonight that need to hear what you just said, that what makes you the leader is your capacity, or people rather will follow you when you show a concern about them and not
Yes.
just about your ambition, your goals, and what it is you're trying to. That to me is rich. It's rich on so many levels. So since I got you here,
Can I say something, Dr. Sean? Can I add something?
yeah.
What I'm finding true is most leaders that I'm running into today, they're thinking because they got that promotion as a senior vice president or vice president or a sergeant major or admiral that pay raise or that promotion is for them. I disagree. That pay raise and that promotion is extra so you can pour your knowledge and information into your people. It's not for you to go out and buy your beach house. Sure, you can, but you're getting extra so you can give extra to more people. It's about that. I was taught if you climb up to the top and you look left and look right, if you're by yourself, you did it wrong. You got to bring people with you. Each, you know what they say. Reach one, teach one.
First of all, you can't just drop stuff like that and then, act like you ain't said nothing. Because what you just said was so good. If you get to the top and you look to the left and to the right, and if you're the only one standing there, you did it wrong.
Yes.
That is so counterintuitive to what so many people think leadership is. A lot of people think leadership is, as long as I get there, what I want, my desire, my goal. We have so much ambition, especially in Los Angeles and in the entertainment world. Well, in every position, really, every industry, ambition. But your leadership instruction, your leadership wisdom to us is to build relationships, to build teams, to be empathetic and to care about other people.
Right. Absolutely. You can get there faster if you're alone, but you can go farther together. Absolutely.
And so that makes me want to ask you this question. Give us some leadership virtues, some things that every leader should manifest or live by. What are the virtues that will guide someone like I started the show talking about Lisbon Black. Started off his life homeless, drug addicted, struggling. 10 years later, he's become an indispensable volunteer. How do you go from being homeless to being indispensable? What virtues should we live by to accomplish that?
You know, I always say their values, right? You know, what I hear is selfless service. Even in you, I hear selfless service. I hear loyalty. There's some things that people can't question. And I think that's character. I'm sure people that know you well enough. If somebody said Dr. Sean said this, it's some people gonna say no, he didn't. That's not how. See, if you're living right, your character can't be questioned. If you're living right, your character can't be questioned. So and back to your other point, I believe the universe, right? If you're a person that gives, the more you give, the more you will receive. It doesn't matter who's coming up against you. The more you give in life, the more you give somebody opportunity, the more you reach for somebody, the more somebody will reach for you who you're looking to reach for you.
Yeah, I not only believe that, I live by that. Whenever and you tell me if I got this right. Critique me. You could be my teacher tonight. Whenever I'm depressed, whenever I'm sad, whenever I'm going through something, is when I give the most. I give the most when I feel the lowest.
That's a brilliant way of looking at it, because when you're giving to somebody else, it makes you take your mind off of your own woes and worries. And so it sends you adrenaline rushing through you because you're enjoying the smile that you're seeing that was put on that person's face. You made their day. So when you can take it, just how it works.
Yeah, I love that. I've learned a lot of times my off days are me thinking about myself too damn much.
Yeah, all of us, the same way.
It's like, boy, you ain't the only thing in the world. There are other things to think about than you. Come on, Dr. Sean. That's how I talk to myself.
And that's why I say, Dr. Sean, in order to be successful, you do have to be into who you are, right? Yourself. That's why I tell people it's okay to be self-centered, but not selfish.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
So be self-centered and focus and plan your scenarios out and have a secondary contingency plans for your plan, but don't be selfish. If you're selfish, you won't win. I got one other thing to say.
Go ahead.
In the book, I talk a little bit about a lot of us practice self-deception. I can sit here all day and try to deceive Dr. Sean, but at the end of the day, I still got to go deal with Sergeant Major. So it's better to practice self-reflection and not self-deception. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of people lying to themselves, and it's a deadly spiral. So people are responding to you tonight. We got a tweet from Dr. Stanley T. Crawford, who says, influence your thoughts through books that positively feed your mind, #motivation, #leadership. People are responding to what you're saying tonight, Sergeant Major, because I think, your vision for leadership is something that people can accomplish. Sometimes we get these leadership manuals or guides, and you have to almost be extraordinary to be extraordinary. But you, and almost don't take this the wrong way, but almost in a Jesus kind of sense, where in the scriptures Jesus says, "He that is to be the greatest among you, let him be your servant." Anybody can do that. Anybody can serve. Martin King said that.
That's why I knew the title was going to be an oxymoron, serving to lead, because nobody grows up and wants to be a leader so they can serve their subordinates. That's not what the focus is going to be about, right? So that's why I picked the title, Serving to Lead. And in the book, Serving to Lead, I created something, a chart there. It's called a professional score. Everybody's heard of the credit score, right? But a professional score takes your personal life, with your career, your job. It allows you to give yourself points so that you give yourself an accurate reading of where you are in life. For instance, and if you're falling short, go volunteer in the community to a community place, or go over here and help an old lady across the street. So there's a chart inside of my book called Professional Score, where you can score yourself and look to get better. Take another class or get a certificate.
Right. So real quick, I got to go, but in 20 seconds, tell everybody where they can get this book. How can we get our hands on this book?
You can get this book at servingtolead.life. You can go to Amazon next week and get it. And that's where we are. ServingTheLead.life. And you can follow me on Instagram at official Keith L. Craig.
Fantastic. Listen, Sergeant Major, I've enjoyed talking to you. I've enjoyed having the chance to pull some of your wisdom and leadership utensils, I'll call them, out of that wealth of experience. And you model for us tonight that you don't have to be number one to win. Sometimes you can be number two and serve the general and end up doing things in another stage of your life that will make you more valuable than you ever could have imagined. Who would have thought that a sergeant major would be in another part of his life greenlighting and telling the rest of us when to go see Black Panther? Anyway, thank you for coming on, Sergeant Major. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, everybody. I got a lot more for you.
All right.